Gaming, your home of the three greatest decades of gaming: the 80s, the 90s, and the noughties. This is round 5 of my Mortal Kombat 2 live gameplay. Sit back, relax, but as always, and more importantly, enjoy the live stream. Is Raiden going to enjoy the live stream? Of course he is. He's all lit up for this live stream. Haha. Okay. Let's fight. I think I'll start this session of Mortal Kombat 2 with Liu Kang. Oh, damn it. There's one thing that I forgot to do. Of course, there's always something that I forget to do because I've got a brain, or a memory, I should say, like there's a moth going around. Fuck off, moth. I have the memory of a goldfish. Moth. I said fuck off. There's an annoying moth flying around, and I swear to God, if it continues to fly around, I will perform a fatality on that moth. So you won't like that moth. Okay, so what I was supposed to do was to change the cheating AI difficulty. Yes, you heard me correctly. The cheating AI difficulty to very easy. I don't care, because the AI in this game cheats. But as Shao Kahn said in Mortal Kombat Conquest, which is a great series as well, you should check it out. If you haven't seen Mortal Kombat Conquest, check it out. It's a TV show based off Mortal Kombat. It's absolutely fantastic. But Shao Kahn said, I will have my revenge on this cheating AI. Trust me, I will. It's Triple H. Jesus Christ, Triple H has joined the live stream. Fucking hell. I mean, now I'm famous. You know, I think I'm famous now. Jesus Christ, Paul Levesque himself has joined the live stream. Holy shit. How did you find time out of your busy schedule, like running World Wrestling Entertainment, to join Classic Hits Gaming? How? I mean, it's much appreciated. I never thought I'd be saying this, but welcome to Classic Hits Gaming, Triple H. Jesus Christ, how was your day going? I have to say now, you're doing a great job in WWE so far. I have to say now, congrats. Jesus Christ, Triple H is in the live stream. Well, welcome to Classic Hits Gaming. This is your home, Triple H, of, you know, live here, of the three greatest decades of gaming, the 80s, the 90s, and the noughties. This is round 5 of my Mortal Kombat 2 live gameplay. Great to have you in the live stream, Triple H. Holy shit. Oh, you're Noob Saibot. Jesus Christ, man. Have you split personality? One day he's Noob Saibot, the next day he's Triple H. Who will he be tomorrow? Donald Trump? Bloody air and all? Dear God. Nonetheless, anyway, Noob Saibot, also known as Triple H, on a Monday. Welcome to round 5 of my Mortal Kombat 2 live gameplay. Always good to have you in the live stream, regardless of your personality. I want to take this time to say, if anyone is watching this live stream right now, hello to you. If you like what you see and you like what you hear, if you already haven't, please subscribe to the channel and like this live stream, because you will see more content like this. You know what I mean? Keeps Classic Hits Gaming alive. So yeah, as I said, if you already haven't, subscribe to the channel and like the live stream to see more content spelt with a K like this. So now it is time to actually fight. Starting with Liu Kang with his red bandana and everything. Let's go. Who are we fighting first? Raiden. Right, there's Raiden there. I'm ready. That was excellent. Thank you. Superb. I know, I'm doing great, aren't I? Look at this. There's a flawless victory. There we go. Flawless victory. So, Noob, how's your day going? How was life in the Netherrealm? Toasty. I haven't had Toasty for a while. I don't have my my notebook of moves beside me. Let me get that out there now. Should have had it with me before I went live, but I didn't. Hey, look, Kang, there you are now. Love that move so much. Katana, you keep your fans to yourself now. Do you hear me? That was very easy. Good. I'm is drinking iced coffee for the first time. I've never had iced coffee, but I had iced tea. But it was like mixed with lemon. I've always been a fan of iced tea because whenever I have a cup of tea and it goes cold, I love drinking it. I love cold tea. You heard that correctly. I absolutely love cold tea. So that's technically iced tea. It mightn't have been ice cold, but it was still cold tea. But yeah, nonetheless, I have drank iced tea in my time, but I never had iced coffee. What's iced coffee like? Would you recommend it? That moth is still going around. Fuck off, Matt. Kindly. Hung low. You can keep your hat to yourself. So, what games have you been playing, noob? Would you see yourself more as a classic gamer or a modern gamer? As in, would you play games like Mortal Kombat 2? Or would you play games like Elden Ring? I would never subject myself to the torture of a Souls game. But I have once with Demon Souls on PS5. Never again. Not my cup of tea. I like a challenging game, but not a game that tortures me. That was a trap, wasn't it? Dum. Oh, thank you. I was going for the friendship, but I failed. Scorpion had a sip and he died. You killed Scorpion. Whoa, hold up. This motherfucker killed Scorpion. Well, you know what? You failed. I'll tell you why. Because there he is. You can see him. He's peeking. He's peeking behind my Super Nintendo, and he's saying to himself, he's saying to me, Classic Hits Gaming. I didn't fuck up there. I meant what I said. He's saying to me, see that motherfucker, Noob Saibot? That motherfucker that I killed in the first Mortal Kombat tournament and came back as a fucking gimp. Well, he killed me again, but he failed because Scorpion is right here, motherfucker. Scorpion is right here. Yeah, you failed. You failed. Kill him. I would rather play Mortal Kombat Trilogy. Well, then why didn't you vote for Mortal Kombat Trilogy? Oh wait, you may have not been subscribed to my channel. Apologies. But I was hoping that people would actually choose Mortal Kombat Trilogy, to be honest with you. Because I love Mortal Kombat Trilogy. PJMG plus R8 North New York, Ontario, Canada. Did you just post your address? That isn't very wise. Holy shit, this motherfucker just posted his address. Jesus Christ. Once again, if you are watching this live stream and you haven't subscribed to my channel, please feel free to subscribe to my channel if you like what you see, if you like what you hear. For more content like this, I focus on classic gaming from 80s, 90s and noughties. And if you already haven't, please like the live stream because you will see more like this. No, it's Drake's address. Drake the rapper. That's Drake the rappers. There he is. There's Drake. Hi, Drake. those abs. Look at those abs. How did you get Drake the Rapper's address? Are you one of his victims? Did he invite you over? For a rap with a knee? Did Drake invite you over to his house? Did he give you his address for a good old rap spelled with an E session? And I know I just started another inappropriate joke, but you know what? I don't give a shit. Yes, it is like, oh, so Epstein Island 2.0. So how did that work out for you? I mean, have you been able to sit down comfortably? Flawless victory again. I'm on fire. You saw 2-year-olds there. Well, I mean, it's Drake, so I wouldn't be surprised. It's the entertainment industry, so I wouldn't be too surprised. Like they played the Blue Kang. Barack Obama is next. I always love the music from the Armory stage. It was excellent, I know. Maybe we'll go for a fatality next. Close, block, 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 high kick. That Tsung's easy, isn't it? 3 blocks and a high kick. And close. 3 blocks and a high kick. And close. So, Noob, what would be the game that you would take to an island, Epstein's Island? Didn't work? Yeah. If you could go to an island, what game would you bring with you? What game could you see playing over and over again? And I shall be right back. I've got to consult the Edla gods. The Edla god said hi. Sub-Zero. So a fun fact about Sub-Zero, he likes Subway. I know my jokes are brilliant, aren't they? Have a superb way for it. My jokes are. My jokes are. My jokes are. My jokes are. My jokes are Luke Kang wins. Okay. Yeah, yeah. My joke was a flawless victory. I'll take that. Why not? I know he says it. I know my joke was superb. Melina, you're blending in with the shadow priests. I want to take this time while I'm kicking Melina's ass, her pink, purplishly ass, to say that everyone, including shadow priests and Melina and Liu Kang, are welcome to Classic Hits Gaming. Whether you grew up in the 3 greatest decades of gaming, the 80s, 90s and 90s, or whether you have a passion for the games released in those decades, whether you want to comment in the live chat, whether you want to just watch the live stream and just sit back and relax and not have to comment. If you don't want to comment, that's perfectly fine. You're all very, very welcome to the live stream and to this channel. So double flawless victory there, Shaw. Get it right. Noob, are you gone? Or is YouTube glitching? I always have to be aware of YouTube glitching because they will do that from time to time. They will glitch the live stream where I can't see our comments. So I'll be right back just to see if that is the case. I'd say it's fine. Reptile, you're next. Get your ass kicked. Reptile, I'm getting sick of your dirty tricks now, turning invisible. Remain where I can see you at all times. And don't you be spitting at me and all. Okay? We all know you swallow. Shao Kahn doesn't even flinch. I mean, Kano is struggling because he wants to break free. He's not into the bondage, you know. But that high kick or low kick, close, block, high kick's not working. I'll go for his other fatality next. Well, see you later, Reptile. Next is Johnny Cage. I could bring Mortal Kombat Trilogy. Oh, me and you both, my friend. I love Mortal Kombat Trilogy. It just reminds me of my N64 days, where I would play so much. Focusing on kicking Jean-Claude Van Damme. I mean, Johnny Cage's ass. So yeah, Mortal Kombat Trilogy. I love that game. I was really hoping that you motherfuckers would have voted for Mortal Kombat Trilogy, but you didn't. That's perfectly fine. I respect your decision. Respect your vote. Johnny boy. You better get your shit together now, Johnny. That's more like it. Like, the thing about Mortal Kombat Trilogy is it literally has the first 3 games. That's why it didn't. That's why, if you were wondering, why did you skip Mortal Kombat 3, Johnny? That makes no sense. Well, I'll tell you one thing, you motherfuckers. It makes perfect sense. Because it is Mortal Kombat 3. Mortal Kombat Trilogy is Mortal Kombat 3, but it's also Mortal Kombat 1 2. So it's called a trilogy. But yeah, maybe it'll feature on my channel sometime. What is your favorite game ever? I like that question, but it's a tough question to answer, to be honest with you, because I'm so much of a gamer. Okay, I've been gaming all my life. I've been gaming since I was a size of this Raiden Pop Funko, for fuck's sake. Focus, you bastard. So it's a tough question. I love gaming. I love all genres, from all decades, from all, well, 80s, 90s and all these, from all consoles. It's a really tough question. I swear to God, it's a tough question. I mean, I could answer that question personally. Like, what's my personal, favorite game of all time? Or I could say, like, well, actually, yeah, that would be the whole point of favorite, wouldn't it? If you ask me what's the greatest game of all time, I could answer it personally, but I could also answer from the point of view of critical and commercial success and stuff like that. But obviously, like, my favorite game would be like a personal one. Do you know what? I'm going to say Super Mario 64. Because I don't think any game has left me with such fond memories of playing it as a kid. Running around Peach's castle, getting all those power stars. Yeah. swinging around Bowser. So long, Bowser. So long, Joe Biden. Just a lot of fun was had playing Super Mario 64, and I just think it's on a different level, personally, compared to the other great games that I've played. I could throw in Animal Crossing, Let's Go to the City on Wii. I could throw in Resident Evil, the original. I could throw in so many games, but I would just narrow it down to Super Mario 64. That's my personal one. What about yourself? What would be your all-time favorite game? And hello there, Shadow Lore Enterprise. Best fighting game is Capcom versus SNK Pro on the Sega Dreamcast. I think I have that game. Do you know what? I'll come back to you. In a moment, but I think I have that game. There's a new one coming out? Wasn't there a new one announced, or is it a classic collection or something that's coming? But I'm pretty sure that Capcom announced something Capcom versus SNK related last night. And Shadow, you're very welcome to Classic Hits Gaming, my friend. Your home of the three greatest decades of gaming, the 80s and 90s and the 90s. This is round 5 of my Mortal Kombat 2 live gameplay. How are you keeping, Shadow? What's your favourite game of all time? And if you already haven't, please feel free to subscribe to this channel if you like what you see in here, to see more of it, to hear more of it. And if you already haven't, please like the live stream, because that way you'll be able to see more content like this. Mine is Mortal Kombat Armageddon. Armageddon, the game where just shit hit the fan. Shit hit Katana's fan, and just everyone's fucking kicking the shit out of each other. And yeah, it's just, and everyone is there. Before, Sakurai was like, everyone's here. Do you know that was his tagline, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? Well, Ed Boon in Mortal Kombat did it first with Armageddon, because they had everyone in Mortal Kombat up until that point. It's only on the Sega Dreamcast. Yeah, I actually have. You can't see it, but it's down there. I actually have a Sega Dreamcast. If you hold on for a moment, some stage in the live stream, I'm gonna go looking for that. I think I have that game that you were talking about, and I could even feature it on this channel at some stage. Just stay tuned for that. Capcom versus SNK. I actually have a modded Sega Dreamcast. Please don't arrest me. Or chipped, or whatever the term is anyway. But basically, I have like a CD-ROM that has it has Marvel vs. Capcom. I think it's 2. I'm not sure which one. I have Street Fighter 3 Alpha as well. And I think the other game could possibly be Capcom versus SNK, but I will have to confirm that. You come here for a change. You're asking everyone to come here, Scorpion, but I don't see you coming here. You come here, huh? With your bumblebee outfit. I have the original Sega Mega Drive and Dreamcast and a PS3. Still thinking of buying a Nintendo GameCube as well. Some nice consoles there, man. I'll tell you what I have there now in just a moment. But I must kick Scorpion's ass first. I mean, PS3 has a fantastic library of games. The GameCube, I mean, if you're a fan of Resident Evil and Metal Gear Solid, the GameCube is one hell of a console to own. Because you have the remake of Resident Evil, along with the prequel and 4. You also have there's 2, 3, and Code Veronica ports as well. And of course you've got Metal Gear Solid Twin Snake, which I actually have. Pause this now for a second so I can acknowledge you lovely people. So you have the original Sega Mega, the fantastic. I have one down there as well. You can see the Dreamcast is beside it. I don't have a PS3. I had it, but I sold it along with my entire Wii collection to get a PS4. And the only reason for getting the PS4 was to play Silent Hills. And we all know what happened there. For fuck's sake. That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, there's just a lot of great consoles there. Oh, sorry. I just literally replied to your. I was replying to you, thinking you were someone else. That's fucking hilarious. I'll tell you what consoles I have. I have the Sega Master System, which was the first video game console I ever owned. I have the Sega Mega Drive, the Sega Saturn, the Sega Dreamcast. I have the NES, the SNES, the N64. I have a Wii that acts as a GameCube. I have a Wii U that acts as a Wii. Backwards compatibility. I have a PS2 that acts as a PS1. I've got this as well. It's right there, so I can pick it up. There's my Pikachu Game Boy Advance SP. So quite a few retro consoles, and thankfully a lot of retro games to go along with it. So Classic Hits Gaming, has a lot of content ahead of itself. Nice. My first console was a Sega Master System as well. Lovely. It's so great to be, it's so great to have like-minded people in the live chat. But don't get me wrong, everyone is welcome to Classic Hits Gaming. If your first console was literally a PS4, that's fantastic. You know what I mean? My target audience are people who have a passion for classic games that were released in the 80s, 90s, and 90s. Whether you grew up in those decades or not, makes no difference to me. You're all very welcome to Classic Hits Gaming. In 1988, the year of my birth. The year of my birth. Can you just bear with me a second? Because I'm going to go looking for Capcom versus SNK. Now, unfortunately, it won't feature in this live stream, but it may feature on another live stream of Classic Hits Gaming. If you just give me a moment, give me less than 5 minutes, and I'll be right back. I'm going to go looking for Capcom SNK. 5 minutes. Found it. I literally am holding it in my hand right now. I made a website for orphans. It has no homepage. Jesus, that's fantastic. You cruel motherfucker. But that's fantastic nonetheless. I'm from 1979. I love the fact that there's someone older than me in the live chat. I just love that. I swear to God. I'm into older guys. That was a joke, by the way. What was it? Who knows? And so arcade and Sega, I love it. Arcade. I have an arcade gamer on Classic Hits Gaming. Does it get any more classic than that? I don't think so. Classic Hits Gaming is about the 3 greatest decades, in my opinion. The 80s, 90s and noughties. And I literally have something from the 70s. I love that. That's fantastic. My nephew had a NES and later the SNES, so I seen it all. You've seen it all. You've seen greatness. And now you unfortunately have to look at the fucking blight that is modern gaming. Microtransactions, woke games, unfinished games, delayed games, boring, generic sci-fi open world games. Oh my God, isn't it terrible? But it's great that we have Classic Hits Gaming, you know what I mean? But I love that. So there it is. I literally have it. Yeah, I got a modded Dreamcast. So this game, this disc contains Marvel vs. Capcom 2, Capcom vs. SNK 2, there it is, and Street Fighter Alpha 3. Who knows, it may feature on Classic Hits Gaming soon. Stay tuned. Microtransactions and especially woke it's terrible. And I love the fact that I've got someone from the 70s in the live stream, who can see this, because, no offense to the no offense to Gen Z, but holy fucking Christ, like, not enough of them see it. Not enough of them see it because it's so normalized to them. It's so, the bullshit that is modern gaming is so normalized Gen Z that they can't see it. But it's great that someone like me and you can see it. Do you know what I mean? But that game is definitely going to feature soon on Classic Hits Gaming. Look forward to that. Now, on we go to kick Shang Tsung's ass. And Shang Tsung, if you want to defeat me with your cheating AI that you learned from your Emperor, Kahn, you go ahead. But as I said, and I quoted your Emperor, I will have my revenge. Oh, I think you're so cool getting in the drop kick there at the last second, Shang Tsung. You think you're fantastic, do you? Well, we'll see who's fantastic by the end of this live stream. Love the wasteland. I mean, look at that background. Look what modern gaming did to Outworld. Or should I say, look what Sweet Baby Inc. did to Outworld. They turned Outworld into this like beautiful place. Outworld isn't supposed to be fucking beautiful. It's supposed to be a derelict wasteland, which is literally why the stage is called the Wasteland. Go on, Shang Tsung. Defeat me with your cheating AI. We will see who has the last laugh at the end of this live stream. Go on, finish me. Go on. Finish me, you motherfucker. I will now go as Baraka, all the teeth included. What's the same between an orphan kid and a blind person? They both can't see their parents. You cruel, cruel motherfucker. How could you? Don't make me send you to my dungeon. You hear me? We all know what happened the last time. Capcom vs. SNK 2 is fantastic, but my personal favorite is Capcom vs. SNK Pro. It's the prequel. There's a new game coming out there, isn't it? Didn't Capcom announce a new Capcom versus SNK, or was I fucking dreaming? I had a PS5, but I'm not liking it. The graphics are great, and the SSD is super fast, but woke. I have to say I have a PS5. I love the PS5. Personally, it's my favorite console of all time because it merges like fucking Kahn merges Outworld with Earthrealm, or tries to anyway, and fails every time. The PS5 merges innovation that I love with Nintendo and specs that we always got with Sony. So Sony always stuck to specs. It was always their bread and butter, specs, specs, specs. But it was the same controller. It was the same kind of gameplay experience. It was the same kind of, song and dance, but just better graphics. Whereas Nintendo were always kind of, they didn't care about specs, but they gave us innovation. But PS5 had both because you have the innovation of the DualSense fucking controller, but amazing graphics and the SSD drive, 3D audio, haptic feedback, adaptive triggers, all that just combined together. Unfortunately, the PS5 could do with a bit more steady flow of games, to be quite honest with you. I mean, the Nintendo Switch is on the market 7 years, and look at what we saw from their latest Direct. Holy fucking shit. We're getting a brand new Zelda game in September. We're getting a brand new Mario and Luigi game in November. We're getting a brand new Mario Party game, and next year we're finally getting Metro Prime 4. 7 years on the market, come on. Come on. Destroyed it for me. Yeah, there's too much woke bullshit out there. I mean, gamers, the modern audience, this is the modern audience. I will only buy a game if I'm represented. I don't care if the story is good. I don't care if the graphics are good. I don't care if the gameplay is good. As long as there's a leading gay character or a leading black character, I'm going to buy this game because it has representation. Seriously. So yeah, woke is fucking killing gaming. Metro Prime Trilogy on the Wii was superb. Superb. Let me do it in Shao Kahn's voice. Superb. Oh, absolutely. It was a great trilogy. Absolutely. The Twin Towers, Jesus, they're pizza and were made because they didn't order it plain. You, my friend, have been banished to my dungeon. You brought it on yourself. You brought it on yourself. I have no sympathy for you whatsoever. Have some blades. Shang, what's the matter? You don't like blades? I mean, you had no problem using a blade to shave your beard. Your excessively long beard. Of course, Baraka wins. Look at the size of those blades. Who's going to defeat Baraka? Seriously. I gotta say, I didn't expect to win there, but I'm fucking glad that I did. So, Kintaro, we meet again. It's a shame. It's an absolute shame that the cheating AI is going to win once again. I mean, look at this. Look at this cheating AI. Huh? Can't believe I'm going to lose to the cheating AI again. Or am I? I mean, look at the amount, look at the damage that he's dealing on me compared to the damage that I'm dealing on him. Look at his powerful moves. How am I supposed to stand a chance? Just how? If only I could take Kintaro down with just one kick to the head. What's this? He's taking. What's happened, Kintaro? What's wrong, Kintaro? What's wrong? Didn't you believe me that I'll have my revenge on your cheating fucking AI? Did you fail to realize who you were messing with? You don't fucking mess with Shinnok. I now have the power of the amulet. What's wrong, Kintaro? Oh, I'm still alive. Oh no. What happened, Kintaro? Yeah. How'd you beat cheating AI? You fucking cheat against it. That's how you beat cheating AI. Ah, no, we finally have reached Shao Kahn. Boom. That's how it's done. Why did the orphan go to church? So he had someone to call father. You fucking crazy motherfucker. I love it. Just want to take this time once again to say that if you like what you see, if you like what you hear, and you already haven't, please subscribe to Classic Hits Gaming to see more content like this. Content from the 80s, 90s, and noughties. That is, if you already haven't liked the live stream, please like. That would be much appreciated. Kintaro and Shao Kahn in 5 hits. And you're out. Yeah, exactly. That's what happens when you mess with Shinnok. I had to pull out. My God. Joe. I had to pull out my amulet. Yeah, it looks slightly different, but it still is my amulet. And Kintaro was no match. So you know, the cheating AI wanted to cheat against me. So I pulled out this motherfucker and cheated against it. Imagine I pressed reset by accident. Oh my God. After all that. That wouldn't be funny. I wouldn't be laughing. I'd be fucking crying. So, Shao Kahn, you know how you always like to say, you will never win. It's a terrible Shao Kahn impression that I'll never fucking repeat again. Well, Shao, let's see what happens, shall we? Would I? Really? I'll die, is it? You were saying? I'll die? Who's lying flat under Outworld ass? I'm an immortal. Oh, what's wrong? What's wrong? Yes. You tried to cheat against me and you fucking failed. So now we can actually, I'm looking forward to this because we see reptiles ending. I have to read this fast now. Reptile wins, Shao Kahn rule is over. Once again, you are the supreme Mortal Kombat warrior. Shao Kahn is fucking turned to rock and exploded. Reptile has always loyally served Shang Tsung's protector while maintaining a very low profile. In the first tournament, he discovered Shung's plot to force the remaining members of his near extinct clan. He enters the Outworld tournament, defeats Shao Kahn, and turns against Shang Tsung's, ending his master's scheme. Now his face can live, his ways can live on. I can't read fast. Don't judge me. Baraka and Liu Kang. Raiden and Johnny Cage. Katana and Kung Lao. Shang Tsung and Jax. Melina and Sub-Zero. Melina looks fat. Just saying. I'm not body shaming her. Reptile and Scorpion. But she looks fat though. To see how she looks fat. Take that, Ed Boon. You thought you could cheat against me and Johnny Tobias? You thought your cheating AI was going to get the better of me, did you? Ah, not this time. Not this time. Mortal Kombat 11 Collector's Edition Magnet. That's the one. I'm glad you recognize it. I have it. I would rotate the camera over and show you it, but the frame, it would go out of the frame and it would deny me. But yeah, I got the collector's edition. I got Mortal Kombat 11 on Switch, and it's amazing how that game looks and runs far better than Mortal Kombat 1 on Switch. I seriously think they shouldn't have bothered releasing Mortal Kombat 1 on Switch because of the fact that it was made for PS4, made for PS5 and Xbox Series, and then ported to Switch. Whereas Mortal Kombat 11 was also it was on PS4. So it was easier to port to Switch. Thankfully, Nintendo have acquired Shiver Entertainment, the crowd who handled that port. So now Nintendo will basically be able to fucking make damn sure that they don't fuck up with any more ports in the future. But yeah, I have Mortal Kombat 11 and 1 both on PlayStation and on Switch. Guys who were forced to play the game and got paid for it. That's terrible. What fate. More guys who were forced to play the game and got paid for it. What kind of cruelty is this? Special thanks to John Gobatron Dabrick. So there it is, Mortal Kombat 2, beaten. Boom. I had my revenge and it felt fucking amazing. Elvis, special thanks to Elvis. So Elvis was alive all this time on an island. He was making Mortal Kombat 2. Jesus Christ. That went over my head. It's crazy they released it on Switch and not. I know! Exactly. That is absolutely crazy. I suppose business. I suppose they were looking at I don't know. It's a strange one. There's obviously more of an install base on PS4 than there is on Switch. Obviously more people have a PS4 than Switch. I think so anyway. I don't know. It's a weird one. But as I said anyway, at least Nintendo have acquired the company that actually ported Mortal Kombat 1 over to Switch. So Nintendo now will have more of a say basically in what goes on when it comes to ports. Well, I think I'll just stick to getting first-party games and exclusives on Switch because is it really worth getting a third-party game on Switch that's also on PS5 when you have a PS5? I don't fucking think it is. I don't think it is. No, I shall grab my amulet and get some more power from it. I want to see Raiden's ending. A Thunder God, a protector of Earthrealm. It could run on PS4 then. Put Mortal Kombat 1 1080p instead of 4K. Exactly. Yeah, I think it should have been on PS4 because not everyone had. Take that, Baraka. The power of the amulet. The only thing that can defeat the cheating AI in Mortal Kombat 2 my fucking amulet. It is excellent. Where's Raiden's moves? Here we are. I'll try and get a friendship the next time. Hold high punch for 8 seconds and be close. Hello, Reptile. The former champion of Mortal Kombat, but unfortunately, Raiden is going to have to kick your sorry ass. You are witnessing what happens when you mess with Shinnok. When you underestimate the power of Shinnok. This game thought they could break me with their cheating AI. But how wrong were they? I'm fucking Shinnok, I hold the power of the amulet. And now you are witnessing the power of the amulet. Hold high punch for 8 seconds and be close. That's a weird one. Welcome back. I did, and I'm going to beat it again, Noob Sidebot, because this game and its cheating AI have underestimated the power of Shinnok. Specifically, the power of my fucking amulet. Witness the power of my amulet. Cheating AI of Mortal Kombat 2 is no fucking match for my amulet. Look, it's red then. I actually like Raiden's red design actually. I think I'll do Raiden's friendship. Down, back, forward, high kick. I failed to do the friendship. Oh, I love feeling so overpowered. I wouldn't have to resort. I would not have to resort to the power of my amulet if this game hadn't cheated. I was left with no choice. Practicing the friendship. Don't back forward, high punch. I don't think some of those fatalities and friendships and everything else in between doesn't work. Oh, I have one more trick up my sleeve that I will showcase before I end the live stream. I had to use the amulet. I wanted to show you lovely people Mortal Kombat 2. You had to see Shao Kahn. You had to see Shao Kahn. You had to see at least one character ending. What do you lovely people think about the possibility of the return of Shaolin monks? Whether it be a sequel, which I really hope for, to be quite honest with you, or like a remaster or remake of the original Shaolin monks. The reason I like a sequel is because I feel like they've almost set it up with the story of Mortal Kombat 1. But instead of having Liu Kang and Kung Lao, I feel like we had the new Shaolin monks, Raiden and Kung Lao. Wouldn't that be so cool? Because they're, they're besties in Mortal Kombat 1, and I believe they're both Shaolin monks in that. So I think it would make sense, and they could even, I don't know, maybe they could kind of continue the story of Mortal Kombat 1, or an in-between. More than likely, it'll be an in-between kind of spin-off story where there'll be some threat to Earthrealm, and it'll be up to Raiden and Kung Lao to stop that threat. To me, that makes more sense. It's going to be DEI enforced. What's that? Sorry, I'm dumb as fuck. What's DEI enforced? Please don't trap me in your dungeon. Well, it's too late. You're already in my dungeon. You don't even fucking know it. New monks will probably be gender or race swapped. Hopefully fucking not, no, because at least they didn't do that in Mortal Kombat 1 anyway, at least. However, I almost sounded like fucking Chinese there or something. However, or Japanese, I'm going to get banned for being a racist now, am I? They did make Raiden in Mortal Kombat 1 a bit feminine. They made him into a femboy. And listen, I'm nothing against femboys. Do you know what I mean? In fact, I have a thing for them. Joke. But they just, yeah, I mean, they definitely, Sweet Baby Ying definitely had an influence on Mortal Kombat 1. There's no denying that. But thankfully they haven't gender swapped Raiden or Kung Lao. If they do it, obviously I will not be fucking buying it. Wait, how did I just get teleported here? How? Did you seriously, did you not witness the power of Shinnok's amulet, my fucking amulet? I can literally destroy Shao Kahn in about 3 or 4 hits. The reason you were teleported to my fucking dungeon is because I hold this. My amulet. You motherfucker. That's why. Don't doubt my power. Don't ever doubt my fucking power. DI is basically the whole woke thing enforcing black people in ancient. Oh, okay, yeah, it's happening with Assassin's Creed 2 or Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed Shadows. I mean, look, if they want to make an authentic historical game, obviously it's fiction, but Assassin's Creed has always represented some kind of historical facts in their games. Listen to me. If Ubisoft want to be authentic, then that black guy should be a slave, because that's authentic, But of course they won't, But you're absolutely right there, and they're ruining Shadow Law. They're ruining gaming, man. They're absolutely ruining gaming. That's why Classic It's Gaming is here, to be quite honest with you. And woman power, yeah, that's what it's all about. Representation. Modern audiences know they want to be represented. Like, they don't care about a good story, good gameplay, creativity, originality, or anything like that. All they want is to be represented. It's fucking hilarious. Seriously. And quite sad at the same time. Shinnok, that's my name. Don't wear it out. Don't do this to me. Please. You beg for mercy, do you? Well, I'm in a good mood today, so I award you mercy on this occasion. And only on this occasion. I wonder who that poor motherfucker is. The corpse in the living forest. I mean, that poor motherfucker is someone's family, someone's friend, someone's lover. God only knows who that person is, and he just left there to rot. It's really sad. They rewrite history. Oh, they do. They rewrite history to try to make the world fucking woke as fuck. They are absolutely ruining games. But they're idiots. They're idiots. A game called Fear Effect, released on the PS2, had a female main character who was a lesbian. But nobody gave a shit. Nobody gave a shit. Nobody was like, oh, I feel so represented. I feel so represented. I mean, she wasn't fat and had green hair, but, you know, she was a lesbian. But, what was I saying? Fair Effect. Main character, female, lesbian. But nobody made a big deal about it. Metal Gear Solid 2, Vamp was bi. Nobody made a big deal about it because all that mattered was telling a good story and having good gameplay. But no, it's like the game has to have a black guy as the main character, has to have a female as the main character, has to be gay, has to be trans, has to have all its representation to fucking please this modern audience. Fuck that shit, you know what I mean? Yeah, all for the sake of representation, exactly. I had to write into 2 separate sentences or YouTube blocks that comment. Of course they'll block it. Of course they'll block it. Of course their little AI, little woke AI fucking bots will block it. Of course they will. Because it's an inconvenient truth. That's the problem. People don't like an inconvenient truth. The pity about them. You know, there used to be a time where gamers would say, oh, Mortal Kombat 2 was so fucking cool because of all the different finishers and the new finishing moves like friendships and friendships and stage fatalities. Um, you know, people used to say like, "Oh, Metal Gear Solid 2 was a great game because it had an amazing story." Nowadays, you've got the modern audience. They're like, "I like this game because this character was trans, and I can relate to being trans." How sad is that? How fucking sad is that? Like, seriously, like, that is so fucking sad. Like, fight, fight, Scorpion. A noob sidebot. I've got a surprise for you before I end the live stream. But I think it's time for some Mortal Kombat 2 trivia now. Don't you think? Don't you think? Exactly. Facts. You're right. I'm glad that you agree with me, my friend. We're both right, and I think anyone with a brain in their head would agree. At least that's what they say about him. About who? Say what about who? What you talking about, Lewis? So let's have a look at some trivia for Mortal Kombat 2. I actually have a lot of trivia actually for this game. What? I didn't actually realize this, but Mortal Kombat 2 had the first appearance of Babalities, where you could turn the fighter into a fucking baby. Mental. I didn't take down those moves, unfortunately. I should have, but I didn't. Sue me. Many people are followers who want to fit in. Exactly. Oh my god. Exactly. You know, they go on TikTok, they come across the latest trend, the latest hashtag trend or whatever the fuck. And all, oh no, everyone is online and then their friends, you know, follow it and they're like, oh, this is so cool. I think this way and I want to be like this now because everyone else is like it. There is no fucking uniqueness. There is no individuality anymore. People, they just follow. They follow. They follow the fucking trends, man. They follow the fucking trends. is about Kung Jin being gay. The thing is, though, they just kind of like. They didn't like. It wasn't like he was going around waving a fucking rainbow flag. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't like there was a pride flag in the back of a Mortal Kombat stage. Do you know what I mean? So that wasn't too bad, no, to be honest with you. Propaganda. That's exactly it. That is exactly it. That is exactly it. It's fucking propaganda. Do you know what the sad reality is? Most young people today, they're not gay because they were born gay or because they are genuinely gay. They're gay because they were literally fucking told to be gay by what is fed into their fucking brains. And that, whether you like it or not, is a fact. You know? Fight. Tsung, we meet again. And I'm still holding the power of the amulet. Of course it was flawless victory, because I hold the power of the amulet. Hello, Jade. One day we will fight. When? Tomorrow? The day after that? The week after that? When? I must know. Like all this LGBTQIA do re mi so la la 1 2 3 representation in everything, video games specifically, it's not there to support people with their sexuality, because this fucking business, because it ain't a community anymore, it's a business. This business doesn't care about you or your sexuality. This business only cares about selling you their fucking brands, you know, which is what they see sexuality as, a fucking brand. And, you know, it's just plastered everywhere in video games. And what's happening is, particularly young people, you know, they're seeing this like it's a fucking McDonald's ad or a fucking Nike ad. You know, they're seeing the brand of gay, trans, bi, pans, whatever the fuck, and they're like, oh, this is cool. I want to be gay. And that's what's happening. And it's so obvious to see it. And if you can't see it, you should have won the Specsavers. I'm gonna get banned from YouTube, but I don't give a shit. But I'll be right back. There we go. See, YouTube tried to fucking block me there now. There we are. But no second. Sorry, YouTube. See, I knew it. YouTube would have tried to fucking stop comments. They actually paused the comments. I had to go out of the live stream and back into the live stream to see our comments. The game never states or directly implies Kang Jin is gay. Exactly. It's only the fucking the modern audience is like, oh, he's gay. Mortal Kombat X is my favorite Mortal Kombat game because he's gay. You know? So yeah, exactly. They don't actually employ it. I'm pretty sure that's it. No. Well, They didn't. And it doesn't matter. It's a fucking game. It's fucking Mortal Kombat. It's a fighting game. It's not about who's fucking gay and who's not fucking gay. It's a fighting video game. That's the only thing that matters. To be honest with you, if he was gay, I don't give a shit. But it was never part of the story. It never became a big part of the story. But people begged for it to be gay on Twitter. I'm not surprised. Make him gay. I want to feel represented. Because people say that he is gay. Well, I could say that Scorpion is an elephant. But he's not, is he? Do you know what I mean? Like... And then after months of begging and raging, a developer said, yeah, they're like, sure. You know, we'll keep you fucking modern audiences happy. Sure. Like Kang Jin was flirting with Takeda. Define flirting though, you know what I mean? But in Mortal Kombat X, the game says or implies nothing of Kang Ju being gay, only that Kang Jin has a secret. Exactly, that secret could be anything. I mean, they won't accept me. That could be anything. That could be literally anything. That's the line. It goes like something like, I don't think they'll accept me for who I am. So that could be anything. He could be a fucking Donald Trump supporter. Who fucking knows? I don't think that's at war. Have to be busy or worrying about being gay, bro. I don't think I have. Yeah, exactly. I don't have the fucking. I just have time to play a video game. Do you know what I mean? There's this Twitter alphabet cooks raging over everything and nothing. Exactly. It's always a loud minority, and that's the key word: minority online, that are moaning and bitching about. I want to be represented in the game. I'll post some gameplay videos for fun, but YouTube is up banning. I don't give a fuck. YouTube is annoying at the best of times. Yes, well said. It's a fighting game. Exactly, it's a fighting game, and that's the full stop. Like, and you know, not just fighting games. Video games are just games. They're just designed to be played and have fun. It's not about being represented. It's not about being represented. I meant to say if YouTube ends up banning, I don't. Yeah, I feel the same, to be honest with you. YouTube can kiss my ass. That's what they can do. It is my best. Is that your best? You were saying you what? You, Shao Kahn, will fucking die. Because Mortal Kombat is not called reality. Exactly, it's not fucking... It's not Mortal how to deal with your sexuality combat. It's just Mortal Kombat. It's a video game, and Shao Kahn has fallen. Now I have one more thing to do before I end the live stream. If I play Mortal Kombat 1 often, I often pick Sub-Zero. He is Asian. I'm from Europe. I don't give a fuck about... Exactly! Like, you know? Like, Mortal Kombat's Twitter page is not called assholes. But that's exactly it, like, you know, like... Familiar with Shang Tsung's lies and Shao Kahn's brutality, Raiden accepts their challenge to confront an Outworld tournament. He is well aware of the scheme to unbalance the priest viewers. Okay. Fast. Winning the tournament, Raiden destroys Shao Kahn and all his minions. He also destroys the dimensional gates where he could have been there. Okay. So as promised, my amulet has one more trick. What's it gonna be? You can't even skip this. Well then, I'll have to patiently wait. Like, some Mortal Kombat characters aren't gay. Cool, that's fine, but you don't have to be a dick about it. Yeah, I mean, like, if a character isn't gay in Mortal Kombat, who gives a fuck? Like, who gives a fuck? Like, not everyone has to be gay, you know? Not everyone has to be black. Not everyone has to be Asian. It's just a Mortal Kombat game. It's a game about fighters protecting their realm. So exactly, there's no need for a loud minority of assholes online hating on a game because it doesn't have a gay character or a black character or a trans character. Just play the game. Enjoy the game for what it is. Enjoy its story. Enjoy its gameplay. Just enjoy the game and play the game. Stop making it so political. That's the problem. Modern audiences are so political. And they feel like they have to be represented, or sexuality, their race has to be represented in the game in order for that game to be enjoyed by them. They don't care about the story, they don't care about the gameplay. They don't even care how it looks, they don't care if it's broken, they don't care if it's riddled with microtransactions. As long as they're represented, they won't care. It's ridiculous. None are gay. Yeah, there's no official gay character in Mortal Kombat, no matter what anyone likes to fucking say. Okay, Twitter cooks like to believe that only. It's a fucking game. None of it has to be real. Literally. See, that's the problem with modern gamers. You know, that is the problem with modern gamers. You know, it's never a conversation about the game's story or the game's gameplay. It's always a conversation about that person is gay because of A, B, and C. That person is trans because, you know, it's just shut the fuck up. You know, just shut the fuck up and just enjoy the fucking game. You know what I mean? That's what I say. And none of it is real, exactly. None of it is fucking real. Now, I have one more trick up my sleeve. I don't know if it'll actually work, but I've got a feeling it's not going to work, but let's see anyway. No, it's one of those things that just do not work, but there you go. Mortal Kombat 2 finally defeated. Reptile, Raiden. I will do more very, very soon. Well said, I agree. I'm glad you agree, and I mean, like, I agree, and I think other people, you know, who have a degree in common sense, will agree. You know, modern gaming has been ruined for a lot of reasons, but I think recently it's mainly due to companies like Sweet Baby Inc. Consulting companies like Sweet Baby Inc. that approach video game companies and consult them, you know, advise them and say, I think you should make the main character gay to appeal to the gays. I think we should make the main character black to appeal to the black community. I think we should include a trans person in the game to appeal to the trans people. I think we should plaster this game with pride flags left, right, and center, so the LGBTQI plus A, do, re, mi, so la la community can feel included. We need to make this game inclusive. Meanwhile, the game is full of glitches, bugs, broken, boring, repetitive gameplay, no originality, no creativity, riddled up microtransactions, €10 for a fucking shirt. But as long as it represents someone, that's all that matters. You know, what I'd like to know is who the fuck is consulting video game companies to make sure it actually works? They make sure the game actually works. They make sure it's fucking playable. Yeah? Who's consulting people on that? I don't see any consulting going on there. So that's the problem. That's why they're ruining gaming. It's because you now have an audience of gamers who only care about being represented. Oh, I'm gay. And that's the thing. You're not gay. You think you're gay, but you're not. You're only gay because the LGBTQI plus A business has sold you the product of homosexuality because you think it's cool, because it's advertised everywhere, including video games, because of companies like Sweet Baby Inc. It's all around you. In your mind, it's cool to be gay. That's why you're gay. You're not gay because you were born gay. You're gay because you were sold the product of homosexuality. Are there genuine gay people out there? Yes. Do I know them? Yes. Have I fucked them? Yes. Joke. They are genuine gay people. They are genuine lesbian people. They are genuine bi and trans people. But they don't make a song and dance about it. They don't run up and down the streets waving rainbow flags about it. They're just gay and that's it. I am talking about the people who just do not shut the fuck up about it. And in my opinion, those people are not truly who they think they are. Okay, they've been sold a product by a business that's called the LGBTQI plus community. They're now selling their products in gaming. And that's why all these games are so fucking inclusive. And that's why they're ruining games. And that's the end of my rant. That's the end of my rant. Holy shit. Let me read the rest of the comments there. Well, Noob has gone very quiet. What do you have to say on this situation? I don't have a PS5 anymore currently, otherwise I'll add you on PSN. Thank you. You are very welcome to add me on PSN. So it is Green-Hill Gaming. So Green with a dash Hill Gaming is my PSN. Yeah, their ideas are so dumb, bland, and lame. They made the girl in God of War Ragnarok black too for absolutely no reason, but the AI exactly like just make her black to appeal to the black community. The diversity, equality, and I forgot about the I stands for. I'm back. My phone died. Well, welcome back. It's the end of the live stream. We're just kind of having a bit of an end of discussion about the state of modern gaming, and to be honest with you, the truth behind the LGBTQI plus community, but in actual fact they're actually a business, they're selling products. Look at them and tell me that they do not act like a business, a brand. Tell me. They're selling you. Listen, I don't exactly know the full intentions of them and why they're doing what they're doing, but they're selling people sexualities. Okay, they're selling people sexualities. And as I said, look, I know people who are gay. Okay, I know people who are bi, and they're genuinely gay, and they're genuinely bi. Okay, I know black people who don't carry a chip on their shoulder, and bring up slavery, hundreds of years ago. Okay, that's what the majority of people are like, just normal people living their lives. But then you have the people who are like, I'm gay, and I want you to know that, and I don't like you because you're straight, or some shit like that, or this game has to have a gay character because I'm gay. I need to be represented. I'm talking about those people. Those people have very clearly been sold the product of homosexuality, and that's the reality of it. The black was originally white, red hair in God of War Ragnarok, but they were forced to make her black. Yeah, forced by Sweet Baby Inc. They were consulted by Sweet Baby Inc. It's kind of sad to see, really, to be honest with you. They're the same with Saga in Alan Wake 2. But see, the thing is, it's all around us. And we can bury our heads in the sand all we fucking like, about it. but it's there and it's happening. You know, it's in a lot of games. It's in a lot of games. It really is. And do you know what the sad part of it all really is? There is no true equality and diversity in this world. And I can speak at least for Ireland, the Republic of Ireland. You know, I can't walk. I can't walk. I can't walk 5 minutes down my city, my city of Cork City, without seeing a poster for trans rights or a poster, ironically, a trans flag, but with writing going across the middle saying "Free Palestine." Free Palestine. Yeah, you try to go to Palestine as a trans person and try not to get mugged by an extremist group of of extremist Islam. Okay, and try not to get brutally attacked or even killed by Islamic extremists in Palestine. Yeah, you want to free. You, a trans person, want to free Palestine, right? A place that will literally kill you for being trans. That I find that hilarious personally. But everywhere was like, you know, gay rights, trans rights, free Palestine. We should care about these people. We should protect these people. Yes, I literally saw a man on the street of Dublin City that could have possibly been dead. He was lying on his back, and he was not moving. And the amount of people who walked right past him, didn't even look at him, didn't even acknowledge him. Yet we're all supposed to care about Palestine, a country thousands of miles away from us, and we're supposed to care about sexuality. But let's completely disregard the life of this man who could potentially be fucking dead. You know, and we talk about like how everyone has the right, you know, to an education or a right to work or a right to live. We all should be equal. Why are you so discriminative against this group of people? The amount of people in Ireland who show discrimination against the travelling community is fucking shocking. And not every traveller causes trouble. Just like not every person living in a rough area causes trouble. But the amount of discrimination shown to the travelling community is fucking shocking. But we're all supposed to show compassion, and we're all supposed to show equality and diversity to, you know, gay and trans people. There's no equality, only hypocrisy. Utter hypocrisy. Your PFP is yes, Spyro the Dragon, my purple body. It is indeed. Facts about Palestine. Absolutely. I mean, it is a fact. I mean, I'm probably going to offend at least one person because of my comments on Palestine, and that's okay. That's fine. People are going to get offended. That's fine. I don't care. Personally, you know, it is what it is. The fact of the matter is, it is a fact. They are Islamic extremists in countries like Palestine that will literally kill people for being trans. So I just find it hilarious that someone would have a trans flag with writing going through the middle saying "Free Palestine," free the country that wants to kill you. I just find that hilarious, and it is facts. And I'm glad you agree with me. Goodbye, noob. I will see you next time in the Netherlands. I'm on my way to explode in the bathroom. Well, I don't know which end you're talking about, but either way, I have fun. Thanks for watching the live stream. All joking aside, thanks for watching the live stream. Thank you for your support. In fact, thank you everyone for watching the live stream. Actually, thank you all for your support. Not gonna lie, migration has most definitely destroyed a lot in the. You know what? Actually, I'm actually going to have a nice conversation. I'm actually going to end the live stream actually on a positive note, and hopefully, what I'm actually about to say gives people a better understanding of who I am as a person, Because I know that people misinterpret me. I know that people pick me up wrong. I know that people hear what they want to hear when I speak. And I know that people come to their conclusions about me too quickly. So I know that people misinterpret me a lot. And that's fine. But hopefully what I'm actually about to say puts everything into a much clearer picture. Okay? Because before I go any further, I'm not racist. And I'm not homophobic. And I'm not transphobic. I love everyone and respect everyone for who they are as a person, their personality, the way they treat me, the way they treat others. Okay? So regardless of your sexuality, regardless of your religion, regardless of your race, I will respect and love you for who you are as a person. Okay? But I know for a fact that people are still going to hear me and say, this person is a racist, this person is Islamophobic, this person is transphobic. So again, hopefully what I'm actually about to say will actually help. Because you mentioned there about how migration has ruined the EU. No, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't fully know the difference between like migrants, refugees, foreigners, and everything in between. I don't know. There's different reasons why people end up in a country. Okay, and sometimes those people should not be in the country for A, B, and C. They could be extremely dangerous, or they could be entering the country illegally. So therefore, they are people coming into Ireland and other countries in the EU that should not be there. That's a fact. That's not being racist. That's a fact. Okay? But there is also a lot of people from a lot of countries that have every right to be in this country. And you know what? I had a lovely sight yesterday in Dublin City, Ireland's capital. And I have to say, it was actually nice because there was a lovely park and there were people there, obviously from Ireland, but there's also people there from India, I think even Pakistan, and other countries from all around the world. You have people playing cricket. I've never seen anyone play cricket. It's a kind of a court park. Like you can play football there, you can do anything. It's a park essentially. I've never in my life seen anyone play cricket before. So to see that kind of culture there, right? To see that difference, something completely different that I hadn't seen before. Okay, it was nice, and I'm going to get cheesy here now, but actually, it was heartwarming. It was wholesome to see different nationalities and different cultures mixing together. There was no fighting, there was no hatred, there was nothing like that. That is the positive that I take away from that. But again, there's obviously the reality, because I'm not going to have my head buried in the sand or buried in the clouds and think that everything is fine and dandy and say everyone is welcome into the country, because that's not the case. You cannot have people coming into this country that are here illegally. You cannot have people coming into this country that are extremely dangerous. You cannot have people. We had a case where in Pakistan there was a tourist who literally was set on fire for tearing a page in a book, because that's essentially what happened. But in their minds, it was the worst thing ever because you went against Islam and you tore that page, so we had to burn you alive in front of his family. I do not want someone like that coming over to this country or anywhere for that matter. Okay, so there is going to be the case, there is going to be the argument made that there's people that should not be in this country for A, B, and C. But again, on the positive side, that was such a nice sight to see yesterday. To see so many different people from so many different races and cultures just all mixing together. It was nice. I'm back from exploding in the bathroom. Which end? And was it fun? Exactly. But just don't enforce that stuff in every game and movie and on the schools. Yes, when it becomes an enforcement, then that's the problem. But there was nothing enforced in that park yesterday in Dublin. You hear a lot of people from the far right saying stuff like, we won't be able to play our own sports anymore. They'll take away this and they'll take away that. The reality is, I still see Catholic churches everywhere, right, in Ireland. People are still going to Mass on Sunday. There are still people becoming priests. There are young people attending Mass, okay? And when I was in that park, people were playing football, which is, you know, an Irish sport. I think there was even people playing hurling. And then I saw cricket as well, which is obviously a big sport in India and Pakistan. Do you know what I mean? So there was no kind of like enforcement from what I saw, but there is enforcement happening in video games, and a lot of video gaming companies are enforcing, you know, sexuality and race and whatever else on people, which is wrong. It should be about gameplay and story. So the invite, by the way, yeah, I just got it there. I'm going to accept it now in a few moments. So that's going to do it for the live stream. So I just want to say something. I'll actually make a post actually about this, just to kind of make it clear to people going forward. So look, there's going to be times where I'm going to get political. There's times where I'm going to have a political conversation because it's impossible to bury your head in the sand when it comes to world affairs and political issues. Okay, so I will be discussing politics from time to time. With that said, my channel is primarily, it is a gaming channel. It's Classic Hits Gaming. It's about playing games from the 3 greatest decades of gaming, the 80s and 90s and the 90s. So I want to make sure that the majority of my content, the majority of the live stream or video or whatever I upload is gaming, classic gaming. But there will be a conversation, of course, on politics from time to time. So I encourage all kind of conversation, really, when it comes down to it. So with that said, thank you so much for watching round 5 of my Mortal Kombat 2 live gameplay. It was so fucking nice to have used the power. Look at this. Isn't that cool right now? See, can I get it lined up? That is so fucking cool, isn't it? I know, let me just... Isn't that so cool? The power of the amulet to defeat the cheating AI of Mortal Kombat 2. I reckon there's going to be a good few more rounds of Mortal Kombat 2 because there's a few more fighters. I may be able to pull off a few more finishers as well, and watch some more endings as well. So more Mortal Kombat 2 content to look forward to in the future. It's okay to talk about that stuff. Yeah, it's perfectly okay to talk about that stuff. I just don't want it to completely. I suppose I don't want it to become. I don't want it to. What's the word for it? To cannibalize my content, and I don't want my viewers saying. I don't want anyone joining the live stream thinking, okay, well, this person just talks about politics, I'm going to tune out. You know what I mean? I want people to realize that this is about Classic Hits Gaming primarily. But there will be a conversation from time to time about politics nonetheless. So, yeah, thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I really do appreciate your support. Thank you so much. And if you already haven't, please subscribe to the channel if you like what you see and like what you hear. And if you haven't already liked, please like the content as well. So with that said, see you next time at Classic Hits Gaming. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day.